You are recording.
Yes, started recording. Okay, so this is the PyCharm window. Okay, in fact,
Python.
PyCharm, yeah. In case you are interested, you can actually go here.
So this comes with Python itself.
No, you have to download it.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
download.
Yeah, yeah. But I said this is not a big deal. Okay,
Okay.
you can practice whatever you are good with. Okay.
Okay.
So PyCharm download, okay? You click on PyCharm download. The company is called JetBrains. So JetBrains is a company which is actually, owning PyCharm.
Okay.
And PyCharm is totally free for learners.
Okay.
Okay, so if you click on PyCharm download, you will see Mac, Linux, Windows version. You can decide whichever version you want.
Okay.
So this professional is paid one, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
don't download this, download the community edition.
Community. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so blue is paid. Don't download this one. Download this one. So
Mm.
this is the free one. Of course, because since you already have everything set up, don't worry. Okay,
Okay.
but in case you want to try PyCharm, okay, you can of course install PyCharm,
Okay. Got it.
but PyCharm doesn't have inbuilt Python, so you have to first download Python.
Mm-hmm. So Python I already have.
Correct, correct. So from python.org, you have to download, and you can click on Windows. And anyway, I think if you go
No,
to,
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have Python. I have Anaconda, I guess. One second.
yeah,
Yeah, I have Anaconda. I don't have
so
Python.
correct. So best way to test is you go to this command prompt, okay, type cmd,
Okay.
okay, and here you type Python.
Okay.
And if you get this triple angular bracket,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this means that you have it. Okay,
Okay.
if you don't get it, then we'll have to see. Okay, you might have it but not add it to class path. That could also be the thing. Okay, but if you get Python, if you type Python and you get triple angular bracket, that means you definitely have it. You want to try this? Just see if you have it or not.
No, I don't have. Nothing is coming.
So something should come, error or
Like only
invalid.
username is coming. Like the user and my Nimesh Patel.
No, no, no. So once you type your Python, did you type Python?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
So if you type Python, then what did you get? Some error or something must have come, right?
No, it.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah, once. How do I share the screen?
Bottom, you'll have
Yeah, share
option.
screen.
Yeah.
Are you able to get my screen, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. So when you type Python, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay, that is surprising. Okay, see, you might, okay. In the search, when you type Python in the search, okay, type Python. Okay, so you don't have it
Yeah, right.
separately. Yeah, 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 you don't have it. So if you want to use PyCharm, you'll have to download Python, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, you can continue to use the one that you're using, okay? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll download Python.
Okay, so go to downloads. On top, you have downloads option, right? Yeah, you can say Python 3.10.8, and you can start installing it. So yeah, hold on. Last option, add Python exe to path. Okay,
Okay.
that you check it. Yes, now you can say install.
So the Anaconda is not Python, or what is it? Or it's
No, no,
another.
no. Okay, so see, okay, so see, you know what hardware and software, right? Hardware
Yeah.
is the
Yeah,
physical
yeah, yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and software is the program. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, when you say programming language, okay, now Python is a programming language, C, C++, Java, all these are programming language. So
Mm-hmm.
programming language job, okay, so what is the language in human language? We are not speaking English. We are speaking English because I want to convey something to you and
Correct.
you want to convey something back to me, right? We want to
Yeah.
communicate,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Right.
So in programming language also we are using language to communicate with machine, to
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
Computer is very powerful, right? It can process a lot of data, it can do a lot of things, so because of which we want to learn computers, isn't
Mm.
it?
Yeah.
So
Right.
now how do you learn, how do you convey to machine? So since, okay, we need some kind of programming language, some kind of language to communicate.
Yeah. The binary language is the one.
Correct. So binary language is the language of computers and
Mm.
ours is English. So we need something, okay, in between which will translate what we speak into machine level. Okay, I
Okay.
want to say add two numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the programming language will convert add two numbers into machine level language. Machine will work, give us the output in our language, which is English language.
Got it.
Okay, so click close. Okay, now you can click on PyCharm. Let's install PyCharm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll continue my discussion. Wait, hold on, hold on. Now here you can say create association. So all the py last option, right? So all the files will be added. Now you can click on PyCharm Community Edition. Create desktop. So next time onwards, you can directly click this and update path variable. Okay, add bin folder to the path. Okay, so automatically, and that is not important as well, but that's okay. Okay, now you can say next. JetBrains next. So when you want to uninstall it, you have to look for JetBrains. That's what it says.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, I was talking about programming language. So you need something to translate. Okay.
Okay.
So each of these language, Java, Python, C, C++, their job is to convert our instructions into machine level and machines output into our language, English language.
Okay.
Now there are two ways to convert uh, one language to another language. One
Mm-hmm.
option is where, let's say I'm speaking, okay, and you are my translator, let's say, and
Okay.
you want to translate my content into French, let's say.
Okay.
So I'll speak for, let's say I have planned for 10 lines of speeches. Okay, so
Okay.
one option is that I speak one line and you translate each line, correct? So I
Mm-hmm.
speak one line, you translate. Again, I speak another line, you translate. Then again, I speak third line, you translate, right? So this is line by line translation you are doing. Second option is you wait for me to complete my speech, right?
Mm.
And then you will translate all the 10 lines at one time,
Okay.
right? So there are some language, like if you talk about C, C++,
Mm.
Java, okay, these are all called compilers. Compilers translates all the line of code at one go. So if you have 10 lines, if you have written 10 lines of code, it will
Mm-hmm.
convert each of the 10 lines, okay, into machine level.
Okay.
Now, Python is an interpreter.
Okay.
Okay, Python, your uh, R programming, these are all interpreter. Interpreter means each line is translated.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, got it.
okay, so yes, so your question was, okay, what is Anaconda? So Python, Python.exe, what we are doing, what we just did before this was we installed Python, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
Python.exe's job is to reboot later, you can say. So Python's job is to translate, right? Now
Mm.
what happens? Say yes. Uh, Now what happens is when we do the programming,
Mm.
no, say no. I think twice you clicked. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah. So, so when we do programming, and I'll show you, programming on Python is not that convenient. Okay.
Okay.
So we need editor. Now, for example, if you have to write, you want to write something, right? Will you
Mm-hmm.
prefer Notepad or you prefer Word document? You'll prefer Word document, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
right.
Word, you can change the font size, font,
Correct.
you can do the correction, it has spell check. It has a
Correct.
lot of features,
Teachers,
unlike
yeah.
Notepad. So, Python, see, main job is translation,
Yeah.
but how will it accept your command? So it gives you an option which is not very user friendly.
Okay.
So that's why we look for what is called the IDE, Integrated Development Environment.
Okay.
IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So your Anaconda, Jupyter, PyCharm, Visual Studio Code, these are all called as IDE.
Okay, so they are more user friendly.
So they're more user friendly. They are like what Word document, what kind of Word document. Okay,
Got it. Got
and I'll tell you, when we start coding, we'll see the difference. So they are not Python. Okay, they don't. Their job is only to make programming easy, to make programming user friendly.
Okay. Got it.
Ultimately, to translate English to machine level, you need Python.
Got
So
it.
that's why each of these things, either you will have to, for Python, you have to install Python separately,
Mm-hmm.
or in Anaconda, it has inbuilt Python, right?
Okay. Got
So,
it.
but you need Python to translate your command into machine level and then output from machine into English. So we need Python. So
Okay.
Python is the main software, but we use IDE to make programming easier. So
Got it.
you can use multiple, there are many Python editors. So in Google, if you type Python IDEs, you will
Mm-hmm.
get tens of options.
Okay.
Okay, some are paid, some are free, some are, but Jupyter is free, your PyCharm Community Edition is free, and these are good enough to do our work.
Got it.
Perfect. So now let's do one more thing. Now go to start and say PyCharm. We just want to make sure that your PyCharm is working. Yeah, so see, it has appeared there on top. Yeah, yeah. Click on that, confirm, and continue. Don't send, or you can send, doesn't matter anything. Okay, click
Yeah.
on new project. Okay. Now this is the location where all your files, programs will be saved. Okay.
Okay.
So you can the location, right? Location that you see, that is where all your programs will be saved. So maybe what you can do, you can create a folder, okay, and
Okay.
then copy the path of that folder here. Okay.
Okay.
You can go to don't do anything. Yeah, you can create here. You can go to a folder and go to here. No, not there, not there. First one.
Okay, the first one.
Yeah. That is your Python environment that we need to keep it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the location and new environment, base interpreter. See, so it has picked up the python.exe, okay, because we have already added two class paths, so it knows where python.exe is, automatically it has picked up. Okay. Otherwise, if we had installed PyCharm before, we would had to do some manual changes. Okay. We don't
Okay.
have to do anything now, not just say create. Now you go to file, or you can on data science, you can say right click, or you can go to file, say new. Okay, I think it's creating the virtual environment. Let it create.
File. New projects.
Correct. No. Project is fine. New, cancel. Okay. Project we have already created. Let's create new file. Okay, new, and then click on Python file there below Python file. Yes, and give it a name. Do not give space in the file name. Okay, so you can
Okay.
say prog1 or whatever, practice1, whatever you want to give, you can give. Yeah, practice1. Do not give space. I said, yeah,
Okay.
just say one and click on Python file. Yes. So it has opened this file here, right? So, this is where we will type and output you will get at the bottom. So
Okay.
type print. Python commands are all small, isn't it? Print
Yeah.
bracket open, quotation, and just say hello. Okay, so this is where we type. And you see the run option there, file, edit, view, so on. Go to run option, click on run and say run main. Okay, so what happened is it is running the main file, okay, not our file.
Okay.
So, okay, so how you can check is you can go to run, don't click anything, just go to run.
Hmm.
Click there. See, by default, it says run main, isn't it? So it's running the main file, not the our file. So
Okay.
click on just run.
Done. Okay. Got it.
And now from here, you see practice one is not appearing. Okay. Um, the thing is, why is it not appearing? Okay. So click it outside anywhere. Doesn't matter. Click it outside anywhere. Yeah. Now go to practice1.py. You have it now. Right click here on top, on the file name. On the file name. No, not there. Practice1.py. Where is your practice1.py?
Yeah,
The text practice1.py. Where do you see practice1.py?
practice one is here.
Correct. Right click there on that. And you sit down, run practice1.
Okay.
Yes. So see, you got. And if you see here, just before that, E data science VNV script python.exe. This is the virtual environment where Python has been installed. Okay, so your
Okay.
Python is installed here, and then space, and you have your file name
Path. Yeah, right.
path to the path to your Python file.
Got it, sir.
Got it?
Yeah,
So this is how we will be doing our Python program, right?
yeah,
So now I'm taking back the control. Let's, I'm going to share my screen. Where is my Python? No, that's not my Python. Yes, it's here. Now you can see my PyCharm.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. Uh, so, okay. As I said, right, what I'll do is I will create a web page. I'll create a blog basically. Okay.
Okay,
And I will add all the content there on the blog.
okay.
Okay. So that you don't have to uh, search everywhere, and you won't be able, you should not be even forget where the files are, etc. Okay.
Got it.
Uh, let me do that right away so that it's taking time. Just give me a couple of seconds. Okay. See, I have shared a link with you.
Okay,
Just have a look. You see a blank web page?
it's loading.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's a blank web page. Everything I'll share here. Okay.
Okay,
If I have to, give you a PDF, if I have to, give you um, uh, um, uh, the video link,
the lecture.
okay,
Yeah.
the recordings, everything will be updated here. So you just have to remember just this one link. That's all.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So, it is a public link. Okay. So, it will be there. Okay. So, I mean, anyway, it doesn't matter, right? We are here to learn. So,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Yeah. And again, if you go here, um, you see my screen? I'm going to type Story Mantra mobile app Android. Okay. So
Hmm.
do you use Android or iPhone?
Yeah,
Android?
Android.
Okay, great. So download this app.
Okay.
You can download it and you can install it, and I'll tell you how to use it. Okay.
Yeah.
Download it and log into this.
Yeah, just getting downloaded.
Yeah, yeah. I have my book also on Amazon. Okay.
Okay.
So um, and you can, but this link has my book for free. You can watch
Okay.
videos and
Which book, sir?
it's called Learn and Practice Python Programming. If you go to Amazon.in and you type my name here,
Okay.
Swapnil Saurav. So this is my data science book. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
And this is my Python book.
Okay.
Okay, this is my data visualization using Python.
Got it.
This is forecasting and predictive analytics. So
Okay.
these are my books. Okay. This is my SQL book as well.
Got it.
SQL programming. This is another book, data science, data analytics. So I've got multiple books. Okay, I've written for few universities as well. Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So all these things are available. So what I have done, I have put all these books for free of cost in that app. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
there are a few videos also. Uh, okay. And also I'll give you, this is also my book, A to Z of Retail Management.
Okay.
And, if you go to YouTube, in fact, I will anyway put all the videos here itself. Okay.
Okay.
You have something called as stats guru. Okay. Here you'll find multiple, you'll find videos, of course, statistics, Excel, PMP, BA,
Mhm.
Kubernetes, Ansible, okay, Dockers, okay, multiple books you'll find. Okay, I'm anyway going to share with you only. I mean, videos will be shared here only. Okay, but I'll share the link in the same website. So you can save this for future, in case you
Yeah.
want to refer. But yeah, we don't need it now. Okay. Anyway, we're going to do it from beginning, so you don't need all this. But yeah, you can have this book to read, refer. So when you log in, okay, have you logged in?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just logging.
Okay. Uh,
We can log in with our Gmail ID, right?
yeah, Gmail, Facebook, anything. Anyway, we are not using those emails to do anything. You won't even get one single email.
So this app is also yours, sir.
Yes, that app is also mine. Yeah.
That's Yeah, I have logged in the store, the
Okay.
app. Yeah,
Yeah. So you'll see there's option called category down below.
yeah,
Okay. So click on category
yeah.
and you'll see many options. Click on technical category, technical.
Technical. Okay.
Now in technical, you'll find all these like Python,
Python.
machine learning,
Yeah,
statistics. Okay. Whatever you want to learn. Okay. So let's say you want to learn Python first. So click on Python, you'll have the book. Okay.
yeah. Learn Python.
Correct. Learn and practice Python. So click on that book
Got
and
it.
then you'll see bottom free, right? Videos
Yeah,
ebook.
yeah, yeah.
Say next, bottom below,
Okay.
next, and you say add to my books.
Back to my books.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Once you add, you have to go back
Mm-hmm.
a couple of times. You have to go back to the home page and
Okay.
then you go to my books. You see the my books next to category.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got the Python. Yeah.
Correct. Now this is where you can read. Okay. You can click on the book and each chapter will open. Whichever chapter you want to learn, you can select and you can read the book.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So you have mostly PDF here. My plan is to add other things also in future. But
Okay.
for now, PDF is enough.
So, got it.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Got it, sir.
Perfect. We are all set now. Okay. Now let's start our practice. Okay, so let's go to PyCharm. I want to do a few things which probably you might have already done, but that's okay. Good to revise.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I said, Python is a interpreter-based language. That means you do coding line by line here. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and all the commands are small letters. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have something called print hello and print say 5 plus 4. Okay, and I'll say print single quote 5 plus 5. I can say print double quote 10 plus 4. I can even say print. Okay. For now, let's say we'll just use single quote and double quote.
Okay.
Now, when I go and run it, what do you notice? When you give quotation, single or double, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you type inside is printed as it is. Correct?
Okay.
And when you don't give quotation, then the values are getting evaluated,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
isn't it?
Got it.
Right? So
Yeah.
if
Right.
you don't give quotation, you are like telling Python, use your brain, solve it for me.
Okay.
Okay. And when you give quotation, you're saying, don't use your brain, do it as I say.
Okay.
Right?
Got
Do
it.
it as I say. You can give junk also. Okay. It doesn't matter because it is in quotation. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever you give in
Print
quotation,
as it.
it will print as it is. Yeah. This is
Okay.
called a string. Okay. Whatever you
Mm-hmm.
give in quotation is called a string. We'll do it in some time.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so okay. Now, now if you um, talk about again adding the values, what we've been giving here is one set of values. One set of values.
Mm-hmm.
Print can accept multiple set of values. So when you say
Okay.
multiple set of values, how do you give multiple set? You give values separated by comma.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here, if you see, this is one set of value, this is another set of value, comma,
Mm-hmm.
right? So between comma and comma, this is one set of value.
Okay.
Then this is another set of value,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one more. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we call them as parameters or arguments.
Okay.
For parameters slash arguments. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what I just did, I put a hash. Okay. If
Okay.
you put a hash, it means you're saying to the Python that whatever I'm typing after hash. Okay. So even though I put hash here,
Mm-hmm.
these line of code will execute.
Okay.
But after hash, whatever you put, it's not going to execute.
Okay.
It is like telling to the Python, hold on. I mean,
Um,
whatever I'm putting hash is for human beings to learn. You don't have to learn it. It's like saying, don't worry. Okay. Whatever is there after quotation, you please ignore. So
mm-hmm.
Python will ignore. Python will not read it.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Python is not going to read it at all. So we call it as
Comment.
comment. Comment is of course for yourself. Maybe you have written a program
Mhm.
after maybe a month, you might forget what you did and why you did.
Yeah, right.
Comment will be helpful. It will help you to remember what you did.
Got it, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Now let's talk about um, multiple ways of adding this. Now see here, you can add comma and you can do it, right? There
Yeah.
are other ways also to substitute or print multiple values. Let's say I declare a variable. So I say price equal to 50. Okay. So when I
Mhm.
say price equal to 50, price is what? Price is called as variable.
Okay.
Okay. So variable called price is assigned a value 50.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Price is a variable, okay, which has a value of
50.
50. Okay. Now, um, um, I want to add one more variable, okay, and I will call it as quantity, let's say
Quantity.
23. Now I'm creating one more variable called total cost.
Okay.
So see, price is fixed 50 rupees, quantity is fixed 23 count,
Okay.
but total cost will be what?
50 into 22.
Correct. It's going to be price into quantity. Now you can print total cost. Okay. Can you give me 5 minutes? I'll just get a water bottle. Just give
Yeah.
me 5 minutes. back.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you see, okay, this is total cost, which is 1150.
Okay. Sir,
Now let's, yeah.
why did we use that underscore in between total and cost?
Yeah. See, I cannot give space.
Okay.
Okay. So when you declare a variable, there's some rules that we need to follow.
Okay.
First rule is the starting letter has to be a alphabet.
Okay.
Okay, it can be A to Z, small or capital. Okay,
Mhm.
or it can be underscore,
Okay. Got it.
underscore or alphabet.
Alphabet.
So
The
52
starting.
option, 26 plus 26, smaller thing. You cannot start with a number. I cannot say 5 price.
Okay.
Okay, that is the starting thing. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, after starting, the second character can be anything. Anything in the sense alphabet. So 26 plus 26, 52 options, right? Capital and small,
Right.
plus 0 to 9,
Okay.
plus your underscore. Underscore is the only special character which is allowed naming a variable name.
Okay, for variable. Okay.
Yes, for variable name. So you can use letter, letter in the sense alphabets, numbers, and underscore.
Okay. Got it.
So now, if I have to give total cost, I cannot give total space cost. So I have
Mhm.
to say total cost like this,
Okay.
or I can say total cost. Okay. Now,
Okay.
see, this is case sensitive language, right? So
Mhm.
if I say capital A equal to 50 is different than small a equal to 50. Okay. So here it's already PyCharm is giving me red line saying that, unresolved reference. That means I'm not able to find total cost.
Okay.
This is the advantage of using IDE.
Okay.
IDE will give you warning before it even ran this code.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
right? Whether it is Jupyter or this, it will give you this. Okay, that's why we are using IDs like this. So okay, I can copy and paste. So you can give underscore or alphabet or number, nothing else.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
But for print, we only have to use the small letters.
Yes. So print is called inbuilt function. Okay,
Okay,
that
got it.
means the meaning of print is already defined, predefined.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so when it is predefined, you have no option but to use exactly same thing.
Got it, sir.
If they had defined p with capital, then you had to use p with capital. They have
Okay.
defined print with all small, so you have to use print with all small.
Okay, got it.
So see, when I we cannot learn everything in short time, right?
Yeah, right.
Any of these. So we learn step by step, right? A lot of things that you'll have to learn. So there are few things that you need to understand. You need to know when you're doing a programming and
Okay.
in any language. Okay. So you never know. Today you're doing Python and maybe you may be asked to do in R programming later, possible. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And R will be different.
Okay.
So there are 3 things I told you, right? 3 things generally that you need to remember. One is logic. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the logic is irrespective of the programming language.
Okay.
Okay. Now if I ask you what is 3 plus 2, even without thinking, you tell me 5. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I say even without thinking, which is totally wrong. Okay. Your brain
Mhm.
has thought and given us the answer.
Yeah, right.
But why we say even without thinking? Because it has thought so fast that we
Mhm.
feel as if we have not thought about it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, but which is incorrect. Okay, brain has thought about it. So
Yeah.
when we are doing programming, okay, we need to understand the logic first. Okay,
Yeah.
the rest of the things becomes easy. Rest of the things is now when I say something. Okay, if I ask you a question, what is the capital of India? Now one thing is knowing the answer. Second
Yeah.
thing is answering. Now,
Yeah.
answering could be in Marathi or Hindi or English, doesn't matter, right?
Mhm.
What matters is what you know the answer or not.
Yeah, right.
That is the logic here. Okay, the step by step how you think. Okay, and if you see program, I say the programming is very easy if you know how your mind works, how your brain works.
Okay.
It is exactly now if I ask you to make a tea for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you are making tea, there are some process that you need to follow,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. See, imagine you are making tea for the first time. It will be very difficult for you
Yeah, right.
because you don't know should I put water first or milk first to boil, right?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much milk, how much water, you know,
Correct.
then should I put sugar first or tea powder first? How much should I
Correct.
boil, right? You know, you will be thinking and then you are doing. So what you have done, something which takes very less time, let's say, somebody who's making tea for 10 years
Correct.
with eye closed also can make it.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And you tell them 5% or 50%, they'll be able to know how to make tea for 50 people also, how much sugar to put.
Yeah, right.
Because they have practiced it so and so that it becomes part of their life.
Yeah, right.
But when you're doing for the first time, you are very cautious, right?
Correct.
Yet,
Yeah, right.
same thing happens with programming. When you're doing programming for the first time, you have to be conscious. You have to be conscious. You need to
Yeah.
know what you're doing, how your mind is working.
Correct.
Okay, so before you solve the problem on paper, sorry, before you solve the problem on computer, you
Mm-hmm.
need to solve it on paper. When
Okay.
I say paper, it doesn't have to be paper. Of course, you can use paper and solve it, but
Mm-hmm.
initially, yes, it has to be paper. But as you practice, right, it will be in your mind.
Right.
So first time when you're making tea, you read the recipe,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But maybe after 2 3 times you won't need the recipe, you can think in your mind, and after for making 1 year you can make in the sleep also,
Correct. Correct.
though we say sleep, but that's wrong, right? Our mind is working, but
Yeah,
our
right.
mind is working so fast that we feel as if our mind is not working.
Yeah, right.
So same thing I say that in programming you have to first slow down your mind.
Okay.
Okay, slow down your mind. For example, add two numbers. Now 3 plus 2, you said 5 because it's easy for you.
Yeah.
So step is that you have to slow down your mind. So when you slow down your mind, then imagine that your mind is in slow motion adding 3 plus 2. So
Mm-hmm.
first thing mind will say, what is the first number to add? What is the first number to add? Okay, 3 is the first number to add.
Right.
Okay. Before that, what do you want me to do? Add. Okay, you want to add? Okay, fine, I can add. What is the first number to add? 3. Okay, 3 is the first number to add. What is the second number to add? 2. Okay, so I got enough information. I don't need anything more. Okay,
Right.
so you
Right.
need minimum these three things, right?
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll give error.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so that's one. So you got plus, then you got 3, and then you got 2. Now you are counting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more. So 3 plus 2, 5. So you say 5,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
have to slow down your brain to that level.
Okay. So then,
And as you do more and more and more programming, okay,
yeah.
after few years, after few months, you will be able to program. So there is no shortcut for programming.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to practice. Okay, it becomes easy. See, once you know the trick, right, it
Yeah.
becomes very easy to program.
Correct.
So your foundation has to be strong.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, and so I was talking about what all skill set you need. Okay, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
first skill set that you need is logic, how to break the problem into simple step, and then perform those simple step.
Okay.
That is irrespective of programming language, whether you do Java or C++ or Python, is the same thing.
Okay.
Second thing is to know the syntax. Okay, now what is syntax? Syntax is grammar.
Okay.
If I need to speak English, I need to know the grammar of English.
Yeah. Right.
If I need to speak Hindi, I need to know the grammar of Hindi.
Correct.
I know the answer is Delhi, but I need to tell you. Now, if I know French, I don't know Hindi, English, or Marathi, then I will not be able to convey it to you because I don't understand your language.
Yeah. Right.
I know the answer. So first thing is you have to know the answer. That is logic. And then second thing is you need to learn the syntax or the grammar. Okay.
Okay.
So what my job here is to teach you the syntax or the grammar of Python.
Okay.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do. Now, of course, there will be new things coming up, right? So my
Mhm.
job is to tell you as much syntax as possible, as much grammar as possible,
Okay.
right? Because see, when you learn a language, they will teach you grammar only. English teacher or Hindi teacher or Marathi teacher will teach you grammar,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Now, if you have to write an essay, you have to think and write essay based on the
Yeah.
grammar that you have learned.
Yeah. Right.
So writing programming is like writing essay where you need syntax plus
Logic.
logic.
Okay.
I think your family is calling, if I'm not wrong. One, because I did not save ma'am's number. I'll just respond to her.
Yeah.
I'll save her number. Yeah, I've sent her the message. Okay, so grammar grammar is my responsibility. Teaching
Okay.
grammar is my responsibility. Logic, I'll tell you because we are starting. We'll tell you. But every problem requires different logic.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to build your logic. Okay, now third thing is putting grammar and logic together.
Mhm.
Okay, that will come with practice.
Okay.
So whether it is me or YouTube or different website, blogs, books, you are only learning the grammar. From somebody else, you're learning the grammar.
Yeah.
Logic is what you need to build. It's up to you.
Okay.
And final thing is skill. Skill is putting logic and grammar together, syntax together, and writing the program, which will come with more and more practice.
Got it, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now the reason why I was started this discussion is I want to print this total cost not like this but in a different manner. Okay, I'll tell you now. I want to say the total cost of quantity. I'm putting X because I want the value to come here. Okay, total cost of quantity, total cost of 23 pence selling at price would be total cost. You understood what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to display in this fashion. Okay, I want total cost of quantity. So I want to say total
Mhm.
cost of 23 pence selling at 50 would be 50 into 23.
Okay.
So there's one option where you can say print. Now I'm going to copy this whole stuff and I'll put it in quotation. Now total cost of this, okay.
Okay.
So see, total cost of is exact same text, right? So if it is exact same text, I don't have to make anything. I just put that in the quotation.
Okay.
Then I want the value of this quantity, right? So
Yes.
since I need the value of the quantity, I want Python to use its brain. So I'll say comma.
Okay.
So total cost of, as it is, quantity outside the quotation because I want the value of quantity.
Yeah.
Okay. Pens selling at, again quotation, I'll say comma, I'll say price.
Got it.
Okay. Would be total cost. Okay. Okay. So total cost T capital, right? So best thing is copy and paste. Or in fact, if you just say total, right, it'll give you all the options that are possible here. You
Okay.
just select and say hit enter. That's it. So now when I run it, total cost of, now again see here, when I put quotation close and comma, right, automatically it will put a space. So I don't have to give this space.
Okay.
Okay. This will, when comma will automatically put a space. So I don't need to give this space actually.
Okay.
And you run it. Okay. So total
Okay.
cost of 20 pens selling at 50 would be, 1150.
Okay. Got it, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this is one way. Second easier way, because it's, see, if it is just one or two value, then this is okay, giving comma. But when you have multiple value, like you have three text and three variables, closing quotation, opening quotation can be confusing.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So we have another way called format. Okay. So what
Okay.
format does is you can say print quotation. Okay. And here we put F before
Okay.
quotation. Quotation before quotation means we are saying that I'm going to use format string because of quotation. Format, I'm going to format it. Okay. So now you take the exact same text,
Okay.
you copy and paste it here. Now you see this quantity. Okay. I want the variable quantity. So you put it in curly bracket or the flower bracket.
Okay.
So it is all within the quotation. But since we have F, it becomes a special quotation. Okay. The text will be printed as it is. And whatever you're printing in flower bracket will
Okay.
be replaced with its value. Yes. So you can say price. Okay. Would be. Okay. The total cost is wrong. When I run it to get error, because that's not how we write, isn't it? Total cost is not defined. Did you mean total cost? See, it is intelligent enough. I say, yes, I do mean total cost here. Now see exit code 1. Okay. 0 means your program has run successfully. Okay. So if you don't get 0, that means something has happened. Okay.
Okay.
And you get 1, that means obviously your program has error. It has not run successfully. So when you run it, exit code 0, and see both are exactly same output.
Okay. So, sir, this F which we use is called the syntax, or
Format, yes,
it's
yeah.
a
Syntax means grammar. Okay. So for example, the print has to be all small. Okay. That is a syntax. After
okay.
print, you have to put quotation.
Okay.
I'm sorry, after print, you have to put bracket. So when you are writing function, okay, inbuilt function, you have to write, okay, you have to write bracket.
Okay. So this F is function like
F is format string, format.
yeah, yeah.
F is
But
not
whatever
function.
we write inside, what is it called, sir?
No. Can you tell me again? What is
It's
that?
we write whatever we write inside the bracket
These are called your arguments, parameters, right?
argument. Okay, parameters.
Right? Parameters or the text, okay, because it's a quotation, right? In
Yeah.
quotation, it becomes a text or a string.
Okay.
So if you have brackets here, okay, these are different arguments or different parameters.
Okay.
So what type of parameters? This is your variable and this is your text.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, got it.
got it? Okay, great. Now see, there's one more link, okay, which I wanted to share because this will be easier for you.
Yeah.
I have learn.swapnil.pw, okay, and if you come to this home page, you have Python statistics machine learning. I have not built it completely, okay, because I
Mhm.
got busy with a lot of other things. The initial basic stuff, you can see it here, okay. This is
Yeah.
Python home, Python history, if you want to learn about history, okay.
Okay.
Installation, how to do installation, you can see the step here. Okay, you
Mhm.
have video also. Why is this video not available? Sorry. Okay, maybe I moved it or something else. Okay, so this is how to install.
Okay.
Then this is Python editor. Okay,
Mhm.
so you can actually program here itself. You don't need to install anything. Okay,
Okay.
if you are, let's say you're traveling,
Mhm.
and you don't have your laptop with you.
Okay, so I
Um,
can run on phone as well.
yes, exactly. Okay, uh, you can run it here. Okay. I should have made it a little bigger, so maybe I'll change it. Okay, I'll make it a little bigger that you can see complete here. Okay, there is one more option I'll tell you. Okay, if you go to Python IDEs, okay,
Mhm.
these are different IDEs:
Okay.
PyCharm, Spider, Eclipse, your Google Colab. Now, Google Colab. So this is how to install PyCharm, right? Then you
Mhm.
have something called Google Colab. Okay, Google Colab is also very helpful, very easy. You
Okay.
just go to here and you can say collab. Okay, so
Okay.
collab, if you type, it will open this collab.research.google.com. This is IDE by Google.
Okay.
You log in, it will it will take your Google login ID and password, and
Mhm.
you can program, and whatever program that you type, these are the programs which I have written. All of these programs will be saved in your Google Drive itself.
Okay.
So in this case, you don't have to install any
So
software.
on PC, yeah, right. Got it.
Right? If you're at friend's place or mobile, this is better. Okay. But
Yeah.
yes, of course, you need to connect with internet to access. You need to be always connected,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
you don't have to install any software.
Got
So
it.
this, yeah. Now here, if you go, uh, getting started, executing programs we just did, we just did. Then you have Python getting started. Okay. This
Mhm.
is what I have been doing now. This is what I told you. Okay,
Okay.
white space is not allowed. It has to begin with numbers
Got
or
it.
letters. Okay, and this is the example. Okay, comment.
Okay.
You can practice these programs. You can type this.
Mhm.
Okay, formatting print. This is what I did just now. Okay, you need to format it. Okay, so
Yeah.
so you can practice from here, or this is there in the book as well. Actually, I'm taking the book content only and putting. Uh,
Okay. Got it.
so you can type from here. Um, Formatting print. This is what we did. Next thing is that we have to do data types. Okay, what are different types of data? So we have you have something called as primitive and non-primitive.
Okay.
Primitive, okay, are like basic data type. Okay, which can store just one value. Non-primitive will be able to store multiple values.
Okay.
Okay, one variable name will have only one value. That is primitive. So you have integer, float, string, boolean. I have not talked about complex. Okay, complex will also come there.
Okay.
Then you have non-primitive. Non-primitive are like, which has where you can store multiple values. So you have list, tuple, dictionary, set. List, tuple, dictionary, set. We'll do it much later.
Okay.
We'll focus on integer, float, and string, boolean first. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I would say if you can practice till operators, okay, before next session, if you can practice till operators, would be great. Whether you do it from here or from the book, just try to
Yeah. Yeah.
do it. Okay. And if you have any question, you ask me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. If and for loop, where I want to focus more. Okay. Because that's the core part of the programming.
Okay.
So you have multiple sources. You've
Yeah.
got the app, you got the the site, okay,
Yeah.
where you can practice. Now you got the book which is there in the app. So try to practice as much as you can till here,
Yeah.
and we'll stop here for today. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Um, can we meet at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning AM, or maybe we'll meet at
Yeah.
10,
Yeah. Morning
10
is
o'clock?
also okay.
Morning is also okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's meet at 7 o'clock. Same link, okay?
7 a.m. right?
7 a.m. Yeah.
Okay.
As and when we get time, we'll try to squeeze in, okay? So that
Yeah. Yeah.
you also get time to practice, okay? So
Yeah.
tomorrow
Yeah.
when we meet, we'll do if, okay? We'll just focus on if condition tomorrow morning,
Okay. Okay. Got it.
so that you have time to practice all of these.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
shall
Yeah.
we end?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll share this video in some time, 10 minutes.
Yeah. And tomorrow, sir, link you will share or it will be
Same link, same link. We'll use
same
same
link?
link. Yes.
7 a.m. right? Okay.
Yeah, 7 a.m. The link which I've shared will be same. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No
Yeah.
problem.
Timing we'll keep on discussing on WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay.
If there's
Okay.
change, I'll let you know. But
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
probably we'll meet at 7.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care. Good night.
Mhm.